Right, we're going to look at this Fiesta. I had it run the other day, but the last few times it's running out a bag of bolts, but it's not been used, it's damp, it's sitting a bit. So I'm going to pull the plugs out, get in a coin, have a look at the cap, and take it from there. See if I can use this as a bonnet prop. That's another story. It's too big, I don't even get a smaller bit of wood. Right, that's fine, I've got that onto the chassis there. Right, I'm going to pull these spark plugs out. So the plugs are numbered, the plug leads are numbered with cable ties. I'll pull them out, I'll put the plugs in others, take them out, we'll have a look at them. Take it from there. Right, first of all, I'll give them all a blow. And a wee twist, make sure they're on properly. They're coming off anyway, alright, but that's not got a number on it because it's number 4. That, you can see that there, but it's cable ties in that. Right, I'll carry on, do this. Right, I've cracked them all, I'm just pulling out number 1. Not too much feeling that. But, I'll pull the rest of them. It has been pulled before of them, as I suspect they are caked in fuel, but it's over fueling it. So the first thing I need to do is clean these, put them back in, and then take it from there. I'm going to take these into the shed and clean them. Right, I've cleaned up these plugs. I'll fire them back in. It's quite windy, so I'm a wee bit worried about my bonnet flipping over the front and destroying the grille and the bonnet and everything else in the road here. Never mind. I'll fling these in. I'll take it from there. Right, plugs are back in. As I said before, I've numbered these leads, so number 4 doesn't have any numbers on it. But number 3 there, it's got 3 ties, and 2 then 1. Right, that's the plugs all back in. I'm just going to pop the cap off, even though it's electronic ignition. You need to do the basics first, so just to check it for dampness. I'll rub it back kitchen roll. A pain in the ass, you get a screwdriver into the top clip. I'll probably regret taking it off, but it needs to be done. Right, that seems good in there. I can't feel anything wrong with it. I'll have a light with my t-shirt and put it back in. Right, I'm here to take the airbox off to get that clip back on for the distributor. I know it was a pain in the hit, but never mind. Right, I've popped that back on. Let's hope it's on the right way. You just have to take the airbox off to get your hand to get the clip the extension on first. And I'll maybe leave the airbox off. You don't need it off, but there's 2 screws there. One's there. There's the other one. One there. Adjusting this carburettor. It's round about there somewhere. What have I just pulled off? But I'll not start it up now. I'll come back to it in a wee while. People sleeping. Well, that's the plugs cleaned. The cap was fine. I'll get it running up to temperature and then I'll see if I can do something with the carburettor. Right, a wee bit later on in the day now. Let's fire this up and get it warm. It's cold, let's just choke on it for a sec. Right, let this run up for 5 minutes. I can't mind which one switch, but I'll turn them anyway and see what it does. But no, I'm not putting my hand in there with the plug leads. Reminding myself where they are. I can't find them. See what this one does. Turn that 1.5 a turn. Right, I've dickied about with this for a wee bit. Seems to be taking the revs a bit better, but I need to beat it out in the road. Turned the idle up just a fraction, so I was doing it. But I think when I leaned in that airbox it starves it. Look, it does. I was leaning on it trying to fucking set it and I couldn't work out what was going on. I think there's a rubber fucking thing missing. Oh well. Aye. Being in that airbox it kills it. Right, organise somebody to come and take this out. Get it out in the road and see it like it is and then see if it starts from cold. Timing's never right, timing can do a wee tweak, but I think it's to do with the electronic distributor fitted. We need to go back to points.